Hello there, everyone, and welcome to a brand new video of yours truly, Benji the Beagle. So in today's video, me and Nemi are actually going to be talking about 5 tips for becoming a furry artist. Now let's say you are a furry artist. You have a lot of experience on you, and you're wanting to start commissions but don't exactly know where to start, you don't know how, or don't know exactly what to do. Well, that is what me and Nemi are going to be talking about in today's video. Without further ado, let's get into it. Yes!
Hello all you lovely little doodles out there. My name is Nemi, also known as Artistry. I've been part of the furry community since my early teens, and I've been doing commissions since my middle teens. So, hopefully I'm experienced enough to help you guys out in learning how to do your own art commissions today with Benji. The first and most important thing you want to consider when doing commissions is your pricing. If you don't want to charge too much or
scare off your clients,
then you gotta consider how much you're charging. You should consider these 3 factors when it comes to your prices. That is your skill, how long it takes you to do an art piece, and what your demand is in the industry. Cheaper prices tend to draw in people, but you want to make sure you're getting paid for what you're worth. You shouldn't be charging pennies if your stuff is as good as Bob Ross. But on the opposite side of the penny you are charging, if your stuff is considered beginner level, I don't like that term either, but I don't know what else to say, then I don't think you're going to get very far charging $500 for a stick figure.
Plot twist! There's no such thing as overcharging. If you think you're worth $500, then make that money, boy!
Or girl, or them, whoever you are.
In at number two now, is making a TOS, or terms of service. So terms of service is very important for when you're wanting to do furry commissions. It can help keep you safe, it can help guide of where you're wanting to do for furry commissions, it can help keep rules within what you want to do and for what the client wants to do. It's also a good thing to keep what exactly do you want to do with your art. Do you want it to be safe for work? Do you want it to be not safe for work? Do you want the prices to be here? It's just a good guideline for what you want to do with your terms. What do you want your art to be? And that's what the TOS is meant for. It's just a very good thing in general. Yes.
Absolutely correct, Benji Bud. Terms of services are extremely useful and, in my opinion, absolutely necessary. Invoices are basically the bill you're giving to your customer, or who I like to call the client. It basically details what they're paying for, how much it's going to be, when they should expect it by, if you're going to be enforcing due dates on yourself, which is a good thing. And as Benji mentioned earlier, your terms of services. You can also add on tax if that's legally required, allow your client to do partial payments for the more expensive commissions, and even tips if you so wish. Those aren't mandatory, but it's always nice to have that offer to your clients. And speaking of payment, you're probably wondering, there's several websites you can use for your invoices. I personally use PayPal, as I've been using it ever since I started commissions. However, there are some people in the art community who have issues with it, so another alternative I can suggest is Square. I've tried it out, and it does do invoices just like PayPal does. I just prefer PayPal. And if you're looking for a third option, there's always Ko-Fi, or Ko-fi as it's also pronounced. It used to be a niche little tipping site, but now they've implemented a whole commissioning service to it as well. How cool is that? By the way, side note, if you're gonna do not safe for work, don't tell PayPal about that. They are very not safe for work friendly, and you risk getting your account shut down if they get any word that you're doing not safe for work stuff. Just make sure when you're offering digital art commissions, you have to make sure you clarify that they are digital artwork. You have to be crystal clear that you're not going to be shipping these out to your client. They are not physically shipped. These are digital files being completed and sent to your client. There's nothing physical going on. This is one issue with PayPal. They're very snarky about digital work, so if you don't cover your fluffy butt about all your stuff being digital, that your client is not receiving anything physical in return, it could be a scary loophole for people to scam you and demand their money back, and then you're out of money for something you worked so hard for. In fact, I think Benji has more information on that.
In at number 4 now, number four is setting limits. Honestly, this is very good to set limits within what you want to do. Again, you can put this on your TOS, or you can put this just in talking with your client in general. If the client's going too far and you're not comfortable with that, be sure to set limits for you. Make sure you're comfortable with that, because there are some people that can tend to get scammed. Because that's another thing that can happen. If you don't set limits enough with what you're doing as an artist, you can tend to get scammed. That has happened with me because I actually do video editing commissions, and I've actually gotten scammed because I didn't set too many limits. So It's always important to set limits either in your TOS or just when you're talking to your client.
But Nemi, how do I get my monies?
Yeah, I've had my fair share of being scammed, and it really sucks. I hate to say it, but it's been kind of common in the art community these days. Thankfully, not everyone is out there to get your art and your hard-earned cash. The furry community is full of people who want your art legitimately, and they're real clients, so it's important to teach them as such. Everyone knows life can throw a curveball at you and knock you on your tail, but everyone is also pretty understanding about it. So if it's something too personal to share, you don't have to explain it in nitty-gritty detail, but you want to make sure you gotta let your client know that you might not be able to work on it for a while, whether it's short-term, long-term, that kind of thing. And sometimes you even have to consider possibly offering a refund if you can't get to it in a reasonable amount of time. If you ghost your clients or rack up too many commissions to keep track of, you're gonna upset people. And in the day and age of callouts, that's not really a good thing. So when you got commissions coming in and people are giving you their money, they deserve some respect. You're a business providing a service to them. If you treat them with respect and get their art to them done on time, good quality, that side of thing, you'll more than likely get some lovely repeat clients who spread word about your work between their friends, their family, other members in the art community, whether it's furry or not, and in turn, you might get some more clients. What goes around comes around, as they say. Hey client.
Hello.
So, unfortunately my tablet has broken and I can't work on your commission for a month. I really hope that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Lovely. If you want, I can also offer a refund in case you don't want to wait for a month.
I'll consider it, but thank you for letting me know.
Absolutely. Anywho, thank you so much, Benji, for including me in this video, and my beloved husband, Harry, for helping me out with this. I hope sharing my experience with you guys on how to do your commissions helps you in the future, and I hope a lot of artists come forward and decide that, yes, they want to try this out. Bye!
Get that money!
Again, I want to give a big thanks to Nemi for being on this video. Nemi is such a really good furry artist. As you've seen some of his art here, really check him out. He makes such amazing art. I'll leave all his descriptions I'll leave all his links in the description down below. Special thanks for Nemi being on here and giving us all the amazing advice that he gave. And honestly, this was such a really cool video to make. I was happy me and Nemi could give you all advice. For those who want to start commissions in the furry fandom, I hope me and Nemi's advice helps you. Also, if there's any other advice that you all can think of, leave it in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you all as well. That if me and Nemi missed something, let me know. Let us know. Yes. If you all enjoyed this, give us a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, bonus for always. And as for always, I bid y'all a good farewell.